Rainollon here. Today's another build showcase, and it's Despair, Incarnon. So let us immediately start. Starting with the mods. The mods I use on my Despair is Hornet Strike, which gives you a lot of increased damage, Prime Tiger Cracker, critical damage, Galvanized Diffusion, Multi-Shot, Galvanized Crosshair, critical chance while aiming, Pistol Pestilence, Toxin Stash chance, Frostbite, Coldness Stash chance, Cold Toxin, give you Viral, Lethal Torrent, Fire Rate, Multi-Shot, and Prime Heated Charge for a lot of heat. Right here. For the excess weapon adaptive slot mods, I will recommend something like Lethal Momentum for 40% projectile speed. This will help a little. For the Arcane, Cascadia Flare is easily by far the best in slot. You will proc a lot of heat, so on heat status effect, you get 12% increased damage for 10 seconds. Stacks up all the way up to 480%, which is amazing. For the stats, fire rate is fine, magazine size is fine for this weapon type, maximum ammo is really good, reload is really good. Very accurate, auto, silent. Riven Dispo is pretty good. If you really want to use this weapon, or you have a Riven, or you want to buy one, critical chance, critical damage, multi-shot is by far the best in slot, and you can remove maybe Hornet Strike or Lethal Torrent for it. Critical chance is solid, crit multi is average, stash chance is okay, and total damage is fine. For the Incarnon form stats, it has maximum charge is 20. Critical chance is slightly higher, crit multi is really high, stash chance is also slightly higher, and total damage is slightly higher. It also does a 4.9 meter radius explosion. It's an after effect, it's not instantaneous, and it's good. Overall, it's pretty good. It does work with Fulmination, I think it's called. There it is. It does work with this, but I will not recommend. So yeah, stat-wise, solid. These are the stats, the mods, the Arcane. Time for me to talk about the evolutions. The first evolution, toss your Despair enemies' heads to get charges, and then you press the alternative fire mode button, which is the middle mouse, and you turn it from a single target DPSer kunais to a delayed explosion kunais. And it's good. Second evolution, increase your base damage by 50, and plus 40 direct damage per status effect affecting the target. So this is pretty much like Galvanized Shot. So you kind of don't need Galvanized Shot. This will fix it for you. It is a weaker version, but also it only works on direct hit, so the AoE doesn't function. So yeah, that's one of the biggest reasons why you don't really need Galvanized Shot for it, and use Hornet Strike to help you out with early stages of gaining damage until you get all the stacks with Cascadia Flare. Evolution 3, projectile speed. Easily by far the best. And fourth evolution, critical chance, crit multi is also, in my opinion, the best. So yeah, these are the evolutions. Time for me to show you in game against level 200 Steel Path Working Battle Group dudes. But first, how does Despair work? You aim and you toss a bunch of kunais. That's it. So time for me to show you against enemies. I will now toss, kill butchers. 1, 2 hits, 1 hit. Yep. Time for me to show you against heavy gunners. Solid. Just pretty solid. It chunks. Also you proc a powerful heat proc. So that's pretty much the regular form. Now let's talk about the Incarnon form. So you press the alternative fire mode button, which is the middle mouse. And now it's the Incarnon form. You have 20 charges. Let me respawn the enemies. Show you again. So the moment you toss, you will do damage. So direct damage does work, so tossing does damage. And after like a split second, it explodes. Which is pretty solid. Now I'm going to show you against heavy gunners yet again. You can see the explosion. It looks cool. I will say it looks pretty sick. Let's do it again. Again, and again. Go in. Get these stacks, which 1 or 2 headshots will give you the Incarnate transformation. You don't even really need to aim at enemies, but if you want a single target DPS, aiming at them is by far the best way. So yep, that's pretty much Despair Incarnon. And Despair, overall, it's good. It's a really hard weapon to get. Like, you have to kill Stalker a lot of times, and you have to battle a really small percentage to drop Despair. But once you get it, it's a solid weapon, I will say. It's one of the better Incarnons, and it's a solid overall single target DPS weapon. So yeah, I will recommend using Despair and using the Incarnon version especially. It's good. So yeah, that's my Despair Incarnon build. I hope you enjoyed the build. Thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like, sub, and see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.